6. Those are the number of families who have lost their home in my neighborhood.
56. These are the number of kids who would not have been able to participate in our summer programs if it wasn't for your help.
I can't do this alone.
I can't do this alone.
5. That's the number of families I know that have lost their jobs in the last year or two.
51. These are the amount of families in preschool that would not be able to participate without your help.
I can't do this alone.
I can't do this alone.
I can't do this alone.
1, because that's the only number of people you need to start making a difference.
There is the misconception that because of the geographic area, the needs within this community is not as great, and that could not be farther from the truth. There are many families, many of us know a handful, at least 1 or 2 families that are in need right now. YMCA, especially because of the name and the umbrella that it falls under, is in one of the best positions to be able to help out those families within the community.
Partners with Youth in the YMCA is that program that gives people their voice, gives people the opportunity to participate, and gives people the experience that all of us as members in our own community hope to have. And through our work and support with the dollars that come in, that our families really do appreciate. They really do see that they can make a difference for others.
There's few organizations that handle such a high responsibility load as the Y does. We do a lot of things for a lot of different people. And I think a lot of the organizations that tend to get a lot of coverage are in times of disaster or extreme need. But our hope is that we get to people before that happens, before they have their individual disaster in life, and we kind of maintain that safety net for them.
This is a fundraiser that can apply to or can benefit any of us. I mean, when we look around this room, any of us could at some point in our lives be a recipient of the dollars that are coming in through the Partners with Youth campaign. So when I say this is our way, to help the Y help others, those others could very easily be us.
The YMCA, I think, is one of the best organizations because we use 95 cents on every dollar raised to go directly to programs.
The program support dollars actually help us to be able to provide training for our staff, to be able to provide materials that are developmentally appropriate.
These dollars are giving a child, a family, an opportunity to participate in a summer program that maybe they wouldn't have because they don't have the money. And they're like, you know what, that's not in our budget and it's not vital to us surviving.
3.5 years ago, my husband died, and I had been a stay-at-home mom, and I realized that I had to do something different, that I couldn't continue to do that. Because I hadn't worked in 4 years, and the timing of it, there were not any jobs out there, and my best option was to go to school. But trying to find childcare for my children on the amount of money that I had was nearly impossible. And then I found out about the YMCA's scholarship program.
Life will throw at you all sorts of things that, in the blink of an eye. And, one of us or both of us could fall ill. We could lose a job. Anything can happen. And one of the things that I am so grateful for is I know that if that should happen, I could walk into the YMCA and say, I need help.
One thing that I think that the Y really does a great job of sending a message to kids that, they can do stuff, that they're not incapable, that if it's something that they really want to do, the Y is really great about encouraging them and showing them how to take that on.
The schools right now are kind of looking out to organizations like us because they're kind of tapped out, but they realize that these kids need more, that the kids are saying, you know what, I want to do this, I want to do this. And so we've been able to be a resource because of these dollars to go in and say, hey, we want to help you with this program. We want to give you leadership and volunteer opportunities. I think we give kids the opportunity to dream big.
The Y's values are consistent with most people's community values. I mean, it's staying active, it's FaceTime with your neighbors and your friends, and reaching out across, you know, income gaps and cultural diversity lines. And I think the Y has a unique ability to do all of those things.
It's really important to us that our son get along and have opportunity to be around kids outside of just a pure classroom environment. It's really important to us that he gets to also know a diverse group of people from all walks of life. And also, finally, the most important thing for us is that he knows that he's cared for by other adults in the community, that he doesn't need to be shy or afraid of folks, that there are a lot of great people all around him all the time.
The staff and the employees, they want to be here. Most of them are going to school to be a teacher.
The Y doesn't need a member's money or a community member's money. The Y doesn't need their money. Families need their donation. Families need that support. And their dollars help to support those families. And so it's not the dollars that go to support the facility to make sure that we keep the lights on, or the water in the pool. It's the dollars that really make an impact in programs that support the families that come to the YMCA.
Giving back, I think it'll always be reciprocal, and you know, and for at least for the most part, everything we give, we always get back more. Anyway, so I think it's a good thing.
I think that we also are in a place where we change lives, and because we change lives, we save lives. And I think that that really helps us grow and become stronger each and every day.
So help us out.
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 So help us out.